George R.R. Martin is getting increasingly frustrated with the fans as he has not worked on The Winds of Winter at all. And it's getting crazier. I just watching this and looking at the language here, you can just tell he's kind of having a loose mental breakdown over even the topic existing. He wants to do anything else. We've seen over the last year how he'll go work on an Elden Ring movie, how he'll go work on a Hercules animated movie, how he'll open a bar, even how he authored a physics paper. Yes, that actually happened too, rather than work on the one thing that fans want from him. And it's because he knows, I'll just say it right now, he's not going to be able to deliver an ending that's satisfactory. He wrote himself into a corner. The Song of Ice and Fire is screwed up because there's too many perspectives. He can't cleanly finish it. It's impossible. And that is exactly why he's having this breakdown. But instead of just admitting it, I wish people would just be honest. It's just like always this kind of weird reaction from people like this. But hey, that's the internet for you. So let's get into this news and look at his crash out today, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things science fiction and fantasy. This is the real fantasy news, like I always tell you here. And I appreciate you guys being here. As he's not able to finish his books, I am just cranking out books myself. I've got a trilogy I'm almost finished with right now, as well as 9 graphic novels in development. And if you like fantasy, this is some fun fantasy. It's not Game of Thrones at all. It is quite the opposite. Like, I got really sick of all the grimdark, the gritty, the nihilism that's involved in fantasy these days. I wanted to make a fun, swashbuckling adventure. So that's what I did here. So this is about an airship crew who goes out and fights monsters and eventually gets embroiled in a war that's very, very heavy for them. And it builds up very, very nicely. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a 6-book series. It's available on ebook, print, and audio, making it easy for you to check out. It's in the description below. Thank you so much. Check it out, guys. Support our channel. It's very, very easy. You start reading, have some fun, and thank you guys for all the readers out there. Really appreciate you. You're the best. It's in the description below. Grab it today. All right. So George R. R. Martin, like I said, has taken more flack again. And it's clear Winds of Winter is never going to get finished. He's released another blog post without an update, because, of course, there's no update. But he's got a strange passive-aggressive rant against fans of A Song of Ice and Fire. Now, I found it particularly poignant the other day when Daniel Green, the Fantasy News Channel guy, went out there and said, look, I don't even talk about these updates because it's obvious he's not going to finish it at this point. It's just not going to happen. Very interesting stuff. And I know I promised actually last week, I have an insider who gave me some information on this, which I'm going to maybe talk about tomorrow on a video. I'll tease it again. I just forgot about it, honestly. This is what happens, right? The information I have, if it's real, really, really speaks a lot as to what's going on and makes a lot of sense here as well. But we'll talk about that on our little rumor video tomorrow. For now, we've got George R. R. Martin's update himself. Like I said earlier, he's been making excuses. He blamed toxic fandom last year. Of course, it used to be fun talking about our favorite books and films. It still is, by the way. I think it's a lot of fun talking about my favorite books and films, and I'm glad you guys are here to do so with me. It used to be, and having spirited debates with fans who saw things different, it's no longer enough to say, I did not like this book or film, and here's why. People would rather talk about the stuff they hate than the stuff they love. Delight in dancing on the graves of anyone whose film has flopped. Please clap. George R. R. Martin, he's the victim here, a guy who's made millions and millions of dollars off of a series he can't finish, right? So then he also said the first half of his year has been pretty miserable. In a different blog, he did not find solace in his work, and he whines about fascism. Yes, fascism. Donald Trump is the reason he's not able to finish his book, my friends. This is you can't make this stuff up. And of course, earlier at the end of the year, he joked and said, maybe he's not going to finish it, which is probably accurate. So here's this little meltdown today on his blog, or yesterday rather, and he's talking about other things, and of course, this is all these other things that he's doing. Yes, a bunch of different things that he's working on. And here's the parentheses where he's going to lash out at the fans because he knows what the fan reaction is, because he knows he's doing wrong. Now, this is not because of what the fans have said yet. This is because of what he knows the fans are going to say, because he knows he's not doing his job. So this is a preemptive crash out against fans. And look at the way he did this in parentheses. This is like a tell when somebody does these parentheses things, like there's going to be a big sort of passive-aggressive thing going on. I know. Some of you will be pissed off by this, as you are by everything I announce here that's not Westeros or the Winds of Winter. Yes, it's your fault. You have given up on me or the book. Yes, a lot of fans have. I will never finish Winds. If I do, I will never finish A Dream of Spring. Correct. This is what they do with these passive aggressive rants when they go like this. These gamma males, and it's like they always tell on themselves, and they always just directly, but sarcastically say the truth. It's very weird. It's interesting sociological phenomenon right here. If I do, it won't be any good. Also correct. I ought to get some other writer to pinch hit for me. Yes, all of these are true. I am going to die soon anyway because I am so old. Also true. I lost all interest in A Song of Ice and Fire decades ago. True. I don't give a shit about writing any longer. I just sit around and spend my money. Also seems to be true. Wow, I edit the Wild Cards books too, but you hate Wild Cards. Correct. You may hate everything else I have ever written. The Hugo Winners, the Hugo Losers, A Song for Laia, The Dying of Light, Sand Kings, Beauty and the Beast, Tower of Ashes, Stone City, Old Mars, Old Venus, Rogues and Warriors, and Dangerous Women, and all the other anthologies I edited with my friend Gardner Dozies. I don't know if I pronounced that right. You don't care about any of those, I know. Correct. You don't care about anything but Winds of Winter. You've told me so often enough. Holy crap. This is like, whoa, this is psychological breakdown level ranting on his blog. What is going on here? Why don't you appreciate all the other things I've done? Ah! It's like, okay, I have a lot of series out there. Some people just want me to do the For Seeming Country. Some people just want my comic books. Some people want my science fiction stuff. Some people just want me to talk on YouTube.com and not even do that sort of stuff. I appreciate all of you for whatever reason you're here. Is that hard to do? I mean, like, as artists, I don't know if you saw Tom Cruise's post the other day about Mission Impossible. Now, a lot of people are saying that's not the best movie, but he posted this thing saying, thank you so much for everybody who comes out and sees these films, and I'm paraphrasing. Because, without you, we don't have anything, and we're not entertaining people, and that's our job to entertain people. What a beautiful attitude that is. Why can't somebody like George R. Martin just have that kind of attitude? Well, I can tell you, because Tom Cruise is a real one, and of course he's the last movie star, and he's a big-time Hollywood actor and an alpha guy. And George R. R. Martin's a gamma male. And this is really what it comes down to every single time. If you don't know enough about the sociosexual hierarchy, it predicts a lot of behavior out there. So, yes, I just want to say thank you for whatever reason you're at this channel. I appreciate all you guys being out there. This is ridiculous. Blaming the fans and being passive-aggressive towards the fans never goes well. This doesn't do what he thinks it does. Of course, he's trying to get you to check out all these other things, but you're not going to when the attitude is like entitled like this, and it's like, just love my other stuff, you jerks. It's like, oh, okay. I'm going to go somewhere else now because this isn't fun anymore. That's really what it comes down to. And here he goes. The thing is, I do care about them. And I care about Westeros and Winds as well. And the Starks and Lannisters and Targaryens, Tyrion and Asha, Dany and Daenerys, the dragons and direwolves. I care about them all more than you can ever imagine. Oof, passive-aggressive. I loved A Dozen Tough Jobs the first time I read it days ago. I loved Howard too. It saddens me that I did not live enough to see the film. I hope we do him justice. And of course, he just pivots right back to the other thing that he's taken another job working on that he really has no business doing, that has nothing to do with anything, because he wants to do anything but work on this. And like I said, he tells on himself right here. He will never finish it. If he does, it wouldn't be any good, and that's why he won't finish it. He ought to get some other writer to pinch hit for him, because at this point he's so old, he's lost his fastball. There's no way he's going to write up to the quality he used to. He's going to die soon because he's so old, also true, and he lost interest in it a decade ago, and he doesn't give a shit about writing any longer. This is all him telling on himself right here as he's blaming you for the process as a fan. It's just so ridiculous, these people who get involved with Hollywood, who get involved with big publishing. It's been a big epidemic over the last, couple of decades. The people who have been propped up by this industry are just the nastiest people towards the fans, and it just is... I don't know what caused it. It's the desire to be worshipped as a hero. It's a very, very bizarre thing to look at. But it happens more often than not. We see it so much. Oh, well, this is an epic crash out. I mean, I can't believe he just went on this, in parentheses, rant while he's just announcing that he's working on another thing, which has already been announced by the media anyway, so there's no reason to write this, right? Very odd choice. But hey, it's funny entertainment, and it's good comedy for me. I'm entertained. I don't know about you. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button, my friends. And we do have a live stream later today if you want to come and watch us break this down further. Appreciate it. It's at 4 p.m. Pacific. And this is my For Steaming Country. Hope you'll check out this in the description below on ebook, print, and audio. I appreciate you guys for being here.